Hello! Our topic for today's lesson is plane shapes. Lesson duration remains 5 minutes. Let's check out the lesson objectives. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to 1. Know what plane shapes are. 2. Distinguish between regular and irregular plane shapes. And 3. Identify some plane shapes and polygons. Please pay attention as we go through the lesson together. Plane shapes. A plane is a flat surface which extends in all directions without end, while a shape is the form of an object or its outline or outer surface. Note that everything we see in the world around us has a shape. Any shape or figure drawn on a plane is called a plane shape. A plane shape is a two-dimensional open or closed shape that has no thickness. A two-dimensional shape is a shape that have only 2 dimensions, length and width. They can be drawn on a piece of paper and are measured only in 2 faces. Below are some examples of plane shapes or two-dimensional shapes. That's brilliant. Regular and irregular plane shapes. Regular shapes are 2D plane shapes with equal angles and equal sides. Below are some examples of regular shapes. Irregular shapes are 2D plane shapes that have different or unequal sides and angles. Below are some examples of irregular shapes. That's brilliant. Identification of plane shapes and polygons. Rectangles and squares. A rectangle is a 2D shape that has 4 sides, 4 corners, and 4 right angles. The opposite sides of a rectangle shape are the same length, with one pair being longer than the other pair, as shown in the image below. Note that a rectangle, which has all its edges and sides identical, is called a square. That's very good. Triangles. A triangle is a closed two-dimensional shape with 3 straight sides. Now, let's see some examples of triangles. 1. The equilateral triangle. All 3 sides of the triangle have equal angles and equal lengths. 2. The isosceles triangle. 2 sides of the triangle are of equal lengths and angles. 3. The scalene triangle. All 3 sides of the triangle are of different lengths and angles. And 4. The right-angled triangle. One of the angles is a right-angled triangle. That's brilliant. Circle. A circle is a round-shaped figure that has no corners or edges. Below is the image of a circle. It is important to note the following about a circle. 1. The distance round the circle is called the circumference, also known as the perimeter of a circle. The formula for circumference equals 2 pi times radius. 2. Any line drawn through the circle that divides it into 2 equal parts is called a diameter. The formula for diameter equals 2 times radius. 3. Half of the diameter is called a radius. That's brilliant. Now, let us look at polygons. A polygon is a two-dimensional closed figure which has at least 3 straight sides and 3 angles. The term poly means many, and the term gon refers to angle, which means many angles. Now, let's see the first 10 polygons and the number of sizes they have. 1. The triangle, and it has 3 sides. 2. The quadrilateral, and it has 4 sides. 3. The pentagon, and it has 5 sides. 4. The hexagon, and it has 6 sides. 5. The heptagon, and it has 7 sides. 6. The octagon, and it has 8 sides. 7. The nonagon, and it has 9 sides. 8. The decagon, and it has 10 sides. 9. The hendecagon, and it has 11 sides. And 10. The dodecagon, and it has 12 sides. That's brilliant. Symmetric properties of plane shapes. The basic property of plane shapes is the line of symmetry. Plane shapes are symmetry images, that is, mirror images. In mathematics, the concept of dividing a shape into 2 identical parts that matches exactly, that is, one half is like an image of the other half in a mirror, is known as symmetry. For instance, 1. The square. When the symmetry line divides the square vertically, we have a mirror image. The left part of the square is the same and opposite of the right side. The symmetry line also moves horizontally and in cross sections, etc. 2. The triangle. When the symmetry line divides the triangle vertically, we have a mirror image. The left part of the triangle is the same and opposite of the right side. The symmetry line also moves in cross sections, etc. 3. The circle. When the symmetry line divides the circle vertically, we have a mirror image. The left part of the circle is the same and opposite of the right side. The symmetry line also moves horizontally and in cross sections, etc. That's brilliant. Assignment. Pause the video, copy the following assignments, and write the answers in your notebook. In summary, we have learned the following in this lesson. 1. What plane shapes are. 2. The differences between regular and irregular plane shapes. And 3. How to identify some plane shapes and polygons. I believe you enjoyed this lesson. See you in our next one. Thanks and goodbye.